What's going on, everybody? This is Steven with South Point Survival, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a stove using very minimal ingredients. Stay tuned, it's coming up next. So yeah, welcome back, everybody. That's what we're doing today. That's our project for today. We're going to make a rocket stove using about 4 cinder blocks. Very cost-effective way to cook. And you know, since we're talking about all this propane gas is creating a problem in the universe today, and natural gas is being a big problem. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard the stories on the news, but it just prompted me to make this video. So anyways, yeah, we're going to make a stove today using very minimal ingredients. Very cost-effective way of doing it. Is very efficient, doesn't produce a lot of smoke, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so this is basically all that you need right here. You got your 4 cinder blocks, and I'm going to show you that one cinder block over here has got a special cut in the bottom of it. So basically you'll need to purchase a cinder block with an H cut in it, or you're going to have to chisel out that little section down there, but we'll go ahead and talk about that in a second. But so anyways, 4 cinder blocks, they're very cheap. They're probably about $2 a piece. You're going to need some dry kindling, so like some small twigs, sticks, that kind of thing, and maybe some leaves and pine straw or whatever to get everything started. And then on the top of your cooking surface, maybe you can find one of these from a salvage yard or something, like an old gas grill grate, or I even use this guy here. This is a little small paint, what you call it, with the paint roller goes on top of it. It hooks onto a little bucket, like a little 2-gallon bucket or something. So these work really good as well, and I'll show you how both of these work on this project. Let's go ahead and get it all stacked up together and show you how it works. So this is basically how you guys stack it up. I'm going to take this guy first, lay this one down. You're going to have your H cut here. This is how you feed your wood in. So again, you would either chisel this out, or you would buy this already cut with a hole here and a hole back here. This is going to go here, which allows you to feed wood in. Just go ahead and flip this around, make it a little more tight. And that's all it is. We're going to go ahead now and load in our sticks and see if we can get something started here. Okay, so I just brought this other little guy right here over. Just something for me to sit on if I need to. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to load in some dry tinder, so some leaves, some pine straw, that kind of thing, to get everything going. And after that, once we get that started, I'm going to load in some sticks and get everything rolling. Alright, get my ferrocerium rod. Load in some sticks. Now it will smoke in the beginning until all this stuff gets burned off. I'll try not to put too much in there too fast. Now while that's heating up, you can use a couple of different things. You can use like the gas grill or this paint roller deal here, but I'm going to go ahead and start off with this guy. Alright guys, I caught this wild game this morning. Just kidding. We're going to see if we can cook these little sausages up. Got a nicely seasoned cast iron pan. The finest of all china. Alright guys, while the sausage is cooking up, I want to go ahead and throw this in there. I do have a Redmond's Real Salt discount code. This is what I'm going to be seasoning the sausages with today. A lot of minerals in this. No nasty stuff, no caking agents, that kind of stuff. So if you do want a discount on this, you have to go to their website. I will put that down here in the bottom somewhere. But it's SPS 15, so South Point Survival. So SPS 15, that gives you 15% off their order. They have a lot of different salts. There's a cherry smoked one, which is really, really good, and a hickory. They have like a barbecue and all kind of different seasoning, but really, really good stuff. So if you guys are interested in it and you want 15% off, SPS 15 at the Redmond's Real Salt website. I'll put that link down below. So let's get back to cooking. All right, I figured I'd bring you in for a little bit of a closer look. There is a little bit of leaf ash in there, but that's all right. It gives it a nice oak flavor. You can see down there our fire's still going. Oh yeah, listen to that sizzle. So one thing you can also do is, if you find that by loading in horizontally, if your heat isn't high enough, you can always remove the top piece and drop sticks in vertically. That will get the flame to come up higher, so that will increase your heat on the surface, which is what I did here, just strictly because I didn't want to go around harvesting a bunch of sticks and be out here for a long time. But slow cooking it is really, really good, but I'm just trying to speed up the process a little bit. So I loaded some sticks in vertically here, and you can see the flame is actually wicking out the top. Also, airflow is really, really good. So if you have a plate or something like this and you want to, you know, kind of fan some air in there, that also helps to accelerate the process. But right now everything is looking pretty good, and we should be ready to eat pretty soon. Okay, here what I've done is I've removed the pan from the heat. You can see the heat is still roaring pretty good. And I'm just doing that to regulate the temperature a little bit. I do like my sausages, and like when I do hot dogs and stuff, I do like them to be kind of crispy. So don't judge me. But yeah, I think they're coming out really, really good. They're pretty much done. They feel pretty firm. They're not too spongy. But yeah, this works really, really well. It does take a little bit of practice. You have to, a couple things you need is you have to have good airflow. That's always important. You have to have plenty of sticks on hand because it does burn sticks very quickly and is very efficient, so it doesn't produce a lot of smoke, as you can see. I do have some ash because there is some leaves in there. But yeah, it's working really, really great. They smell really good. I wish you can smell this, but it is really, really good right now. You can see there the sausages are rendering out some of that fat, which just helps add seasoning to the pan, which is what we want. Make everything nice and shiny, anti-stick. I think these babies are just about done. Alright guys, there you go. There is how you make a rocket stove out of a few simple supplies. Very, very cost effective. It takes 4 cinder blocks. It's about $2 and some change a piece. You need some kind of a grate. I did not show you guys the paint roller thing, but you kind of get the idea. It's just something to elevate your pan all over the top of the heat without restricting the airflow. Okay, so instead of using that gas grill, or gas grate, I should say, you just use that little paint rack or whatever, and that will keep your cast iron pan. Another thing about that is cast iron is made to be used around high intense flame like campfires. So use your best judgment. Don't put something in there that might chip or has like ceramic coating on it that might chip or break due to the intense heat. Try to stick with cast iron. The smaller the pan is, the more effective it is. But if you have a bigger meal to cook, obviously you're going to want to use a bigger pan. But anyways, it's time to eat. So until next time, please be safe, and I'll see you on the next video. So good.